Pancreatitis is a disease in dogs which involves the premature activation of the organ's digestive enzymes, which can lead to autodigestion and inflammation. The severity of the disease can additionally range from subclinical to fatal. The risk factors associated with the development of pancreatitis in dogs includes breed, drugs and infections. From a nutritional standpoint, a high-fat diet has been associated with increased risk of the condition development. However, this would appear to be counterintuitive to human research, whereby a diet high in fat and low in carbohydrates has been demonstrated to decrease fasting triglyceride levels, which are associated with pancreatitis. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in the blood, so it would appear counterintuitive that a low-fat, high-carbohydrate diet would result in the witnessed increase. Yet, studies have shown that a diet of this composition fed to humans led to both triglyceride overproduction, a consequence of carbohydrates being converted to fat in the liver, and delayed clearance from the blood. Having already established that dogs want to eat a fat-rich and protein-based diet, and that their ancient ancestors wild wolves also consumed a similar diet, could it really be that a diet of this composition increased the risk to health? I decided to conduct a study to determine this. The approach I used was to feed a group of dogs a standard commercial dry diet for several weeks. I then measured the triglyceride concentrations, canine pancreatic lipase, which is regarded as the gold standard for determining pancreatitis in dogs, and several other biomarkers. After this, half the dogs moved on to a high-fat diet for 8 weeks, while the other half consumed a high-carbohydrate diet, which consisted of a similar protein-fat-carbohydrate ratio to that of the baseline commercial dry diet. Midway through the time frame, the two groups of dogs had these measurements taken again, and finally at the end of the study. After processing the samples, I determined that there was a significant decrease from the triglyceride concentrations at baseline when the dogs consumed the commercial dry diet and the high-fat diet, but not the high-carbohydrate diet. This outcome supports the research found in humans, namely that a high-fat, low-carbohydrate diet decreases triglycerides associated with the development of pancreatitis compared to a carbohydrate-dense diet. However, an intriguing unexpected finding was that triglyceride concentrations of the high carbohydrate diet fed dogs had reduced considerably from when fed the baseline dry diet, which consisted of an almost identical macronutrient ratio. Defining why is difficult, although factors such as moisture, ingredients, level of diet processing and possibly digestibility might have had important roles. In conclusion, the study I completed showed that when dogs consumed a high-fat diet, no increased risk to developing pancreatitis was observed. Moreover, it appeared that regardless of macronutrient content, a dry, commercial, extruded diet seems to play a part in elevating triglyceride concentrations, although more research is required to tease apart and study specific possible reasons why.
אתם צופים ב-Dear Dog Life. וזה היה דוקטור מרק רוברטס, PhD בתזונה עתירת שומן לכלבים.